like it. Live from California. Oh, we better not let the state of California down. We're live streamed in Canada.
Amazing.
We're live streaming from California, San Diego.
Should we show you some palm trees?
Yes, well, no.
Guys.
You don't do that. You don't do that to us Canadians up here. You don't do that.
We have some clouds, so it's terrible.
Do you have some oh, yeah.
It's terrible. It's miserable.
Hold on.
Well, first of all, welcome everyone to the SBQ Media Network. We have Shawn Walchef on and Steve Van. Welcome. Welcome so much. Steve Van.
How's it going?
What's that loud noise? Are you on a freeway?
You can consider our restaurant is located next to the Autobahn. Have you heard of the Autobahn?
Yeah.
Hey, I did a show last week from Germany, so yes.
Yes, the Autobahn is a very impressive, engineered way to get around Germany, and depending on where you live, you might have an Autobahn in your neighborhood. So it's an area of town where people ignore the speed limit.
Is that by your restaurant?
That's right in front of our restaurant, actually.
It's right for your restaurant. Well, first of all, I want to tell everyone that's going to be watching the show later or live right now, but I want to really, first of all, thank you both for being on the show and also being in your barbecue unit. What do you guys call this? You want to show us?
So, yeah, let's show you.
Let's see it.
We're bigger fans of showing versus telling.
Let's see it. Let's go.
All right.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steven.
It's all right.
There you go. This is what it is, people. What? Are you kidding me? So what is it? Is this almost like an ambulance for barbecue?
Our barbecue catering put Cambros in it, hot boxes. This side's actually a refrigerator right here.
Shut up. Seriously?
Right here is actually a hot box for
QR code, surprise. How cool is that?
It's pretty epic.
Do you see that? So that's a fridge built into the unit. Is there a warming box in there too?
Yeah, so the backside is actually a hot box.
Nice.
Keeps everything hot, fresh, and ready to serve.
So you use this everywhere?
Everywhere.
It's out on the road.
You can't be the Amazon. You can't be the Amazon of barbecue unless you're delivering barbecue every day.
Now, I believe you are one of the top barbecue places in the U.S. Is that right?
In the globe, actually, we're kind of a big deal. I don't know if you've heard, but we're we're the loudest barbecue brand on the internet.
A little bit.
I
don't know about the best barbecue. We have incredible barbecue, but we've never been looking for best.
Now,
loudest? Yes.
Is that barbecue between you? Is a little barbecue between you there?
We've got. I can't tell you what's in. We're professional unboxers, Jay.
It's a secret.
Is that what it is?
Part of. I saw somebody on YouTube the other day, and in his bio, he said he's a professional unboxer. I'm like, oh my god, this is my people.
Serious?
I too love unboxing stuff.
I do see you unboxing a lot of.
I haven't unboxed anything from Cisco Canada. I don't know. Maybe you lost my address.
Well, you know what? After the show, we'll make sure you get it. So we'll
Pretty
send you.
Sure you have my address.
Do I have your address? Well, first of all, I'm going to send you my peach cobbler down.
Okay.
We'll trade.
Don't send me a recipe because I don't want a recipe. I want your actual.
Well, we'll trade cobblers.
Okay.
We'll trade cobblers and we'll see how that works. Tell us a little bit about your Cali BBQ place, your restaurant. Tell us a little bit about that first.
What do you want to know about? So we're 15 years. 15 years we'll be in business. April 20th.
15?
Celebrating 15 years.
And you started
a breakfast business, to a sports bar, to an event business, to a barbecue business, to a barbecue media business. Yes.
So, and you started. I remember you sharing me pictures sharing pictures of you in a dishwasher space.
I started when I was 12 years old.
12?
Washing dishes. Washing the underage. My grandfather is Bulgarian, so if you want to live in the household, you work.
So I've heard people love to kind of go through the ranks of understanding the business that way. Is that something that
I hate it.
You hated it?
Going
Seriously?
through No, I hated the restaurant business. You kidding? I was 12 years old. What are you talking about?
Oh, come
Like
on.
all my friends were playing sports and going to the beach.
And you're
I'm out here
sweating
busting
behind
tables.
there cleaning
Yeah,
plates.
it's horse shit. Yeah, not cool.
So as you promote out the industry, you recommend all 12 years do not wash dishes, so don't do that.
I recommend everybody be in hospital. You know, our thesis is that everyone's in the hospitality business. They just don't know it. Customer service is bullshit. That's treating someone like a human. Being in the hospitality business is serving people. So you've got to learn what moves people and how do you make a stranger a friend. Kind of like how you and I became friends. We were strangers until Matt Rolfe brought us together at a speaking event. You were keynoting with myself at 150 restaurant professionals, hospitality professionals, and I heard who you were and you heard who I was, and look at here we are now in a catering
we're hanging
truck,
out in your catering truck waiting
live
for you to share some barbecue.
TikTok and behind the scenes in Canada.
Yeah.
In California.
Is it hot? Is it warm down there? Just give me a little temperature.
Do you want us to drive? Is this like a driving?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Tony.
Can you handle
we're
that,
leaving.
Steven?
Yeah, bye, Tony.
Of course, I drive for a living.
Yeah.
Do you drive for a living?
I do.
And if we get into an accident, we'll have all the evidence we need.
Exactly. Well, hopefully you're
You
in
know,
it.
guys.
Cisco Canada told us.
Cisco
Hopefully
Canada
the
told
internet
us,
holds up. Yeah.
no lawsuit there at all. No lawsuit. I smell a lawsuit. You guys would love that.
No.
So tell us a little bit more about this media, like barbecue media. Why would you go from restaurant and shift into this barbecue media space? Oh, we lost him. We'll be right back after this quick commercial. Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, we're going back to the restaurant.
Going back. He's gonna circle the restaurant.
Yeah, we did a block tour.
Just gonna go around and around.
But that way we can say we actually drove somewhere. We drove to 7-Eleven.
We drove to the corner and back.
So why media? Why are you getting into media now? From restaurant, bar, everything else, now into media. Why are you doing this, Shawn? Why are you getting into the face of the industry?
The answer, media is such a loaded term. When you think of media, you think of Disney, you think of Netflix, you think of ABC, NBC, all these big media properties. And media to us is just storytelling. And now, because of the internet, you can tell stories on the internet without asking for permission. So there's no more gatekeepers. We live in an incredible time where we don't have to go and invent StreamYard, which we're streaming from. We don't need to go invent YouTube. All of these platforms exist for a small business owner to tell their story. So for us, the idea of media is more, how do we tell stories about the things that we care about? How do we document what we do every single day? Have interesting conversations with other people that we admire. And if we do that, we start to connect with incredible people. And look at, here we are now, talking to incredible people in Canada and wherever else. Anybody that's on the internet, 5 billion people on the internet can find this in if they find it interesting. If they don't find it interesting, either way, we shot a shot. We put our truth out there.
So Shawn, you always been a storyteller then? Before the internet, were you that guy at the
Everybody's
late night?
a storyteller. Everyone's a storyteller. We just don't know it. I mean, the craziest thing for me is when I talk about the creator economy. The creator economy, as we know it, is somebody that's a phenomenal YouTuber, Mr. Beast, somebody that's has the 100 million subscribers on YouTube, or a TikTok influencer, or an Instagram influencer, or a podcaster. Very rarely do we think about the original creators, which are business owners, like entrepreneurs, people that actually had a dream, were willing to go and pursue that dream, convince another human in real life that whatever they wanted to sell, whatever service they wanted to provide, meant something. If they do that, they're really good in real life. Business owners, entrepreneurs, we're great in real life. We're just not good at telling the story on the internet. So for us, what we do every day is teach business owners and huge companies how to better tell stories online.
Now, do you think people are getting that now? Because I've learned from you. You know that you've actually maybe transformed multi-billion-dollar company here in Canada.
I
Little
love
bit.
it.
Right.
I love it.
But you definitely have influenced us to tell stories using this media, using this channel and what we're doing up here. But where do you see this going, Shawn? Where do you see this going in the next few years? Is this going to keep multiplying?
Yeah, we're just in the beginning. The rate of change that's happened with technology, the internet, the smartphone, I interviewed Noah Glass, who's the CEO and founder of Olo. Olo is one of the largest online ordering platforms. They power all the biggest brands in the United States. You name the restaurant group. That's a publicly traded restaurant group. Olo powers them. What Noah said on the show was the smartphone is the first intersection of content, communication, and commerce. Content, communication, and commerce. And that's the business that all of us are in. And that's where all of these stories go. They go onto the smartphone, they go onto the devices. We're connected to the internet every single day for hours out of the day. 8 hours, 10 hours out of the day, we're connected to the internet. And if your business isn't on the internet, there's a big problem. The businesses that understand, I need to update my website sucks. I need to do better on Instagram. I need to start a YouTube channel. I need to start a podcast. Those are the businesses that in 5 years from now will be so much further ahead of anybody else in their space.
Now, recently I saw that podcasts are also being kind of, I don't know if really singled into this space, but into the marketing space. How much do you believe in that? Is that podcasts is like the marketing future or future for marketing?
So I love podcasts. I have 4 podcasts. The problem that I have with podcasts is that there's 3 million podcasts. That sounds like a huge number. That sounds like everyone has a podcast. And when I say podcast, everyone thinks like, oh, I know that everyone has a pod. No one, barely anyone. 3 million? How many people are on Earth? 3 million is nothing. How many websites are there that suck, that are terrible? And of those podcasters, most of the podcasters quit. 90% of podcasters don't get past 25 episodes. So if you make a commitment to podcasting, and all podcasting is storytelling online, audio storytelling, adding video, so video storytelling, and then if you're smart enough to transcribe it and then to get an article out of it, now you have a blog content, and then you can take photos of that same content. So for me, podcasting is the easiest way for a business to become a media business because it forces you to get in the internet publishing game.
Well, I cannot more than agree with you, and I do see a lot of podcasts that come and go in and out because you made a good point there. You have to invest the time, the energy into it. It is not easy by no means, but extremely rewarding. Like the doors that have opened up from your 4 podcasts have got to be incredible.
Rob Dyrdek's PR team. Rob Dyrdek is one of the greatest entrepreneurs of all time. He's responsible for 65% of the programming on MTV. Ridiculousness, Robin Big, Fantasy Factory. The guy has sold multiple companies for $100 million exits. His PR team reached out to us because we have a show on entrepreneur.com.
Really?
That's ridiculous. It's literally ridiculousness that Rob Dyrdek's team reached out to me where we're located in Spring Valley, and that's only because we've had the courage to look stupid, sound stupid, and do a bunch of stuff on the internet and get a little bit better every day.
A little bit better. Now, is there anything you recommend people to be careful with when they step into the podcast space from your perspective, Shawn?
It's don't wait. Absolutely. The problem that everybody has is that we want a commercial about our business. I had a bar marketing expert, Eric Schellenberger, on one of my shows, Digital Hospitality, and he said, "Be the show, not the commercial." And it's something that I've repeated ad infinitum. Everywhere I go, I talk about it because it's so simple, it's so easy, and it's the biggest problem that all of us have.
Okay, so you're way down there in that cushy little San Diego there. up here in Canada,
Cushy.
where we're freezing, I share that same message you shared with me everywhere in Canada.
Yes.
Right?
Because it's so powerful.
It really is, because coming from a big corporation like we are, we believe the commercial works, and it doesn't. And you've trained me to look at that. Now what it is that we understand what you were saying. It took a little bit, but we are there. We're here. We're getting there. But we see that now, that what you've trained us on. So you're influencing not only us, but also Canada, because I also teach what you taught me in a college up here for food and media. I teach that same thing. So you're impacting, like you're touching a lot of people you may not even have a clue that you're touching up here in this cold place we call Canada.
That's the thing we say on every show. It's this thing my grandfather taught me: stay curious, get involved, ask for help. Like, curious people find content that moves them. Curious people stay and watch a video. Curious people listen to a podcast, subscribe to a podcast, read a book. But then you actually have to do something about it. Like, if somebody says something like, okay, I need to start making a selfie video and start on TikTok, then start the account today, make the video, look stupid, sound stupid, and then publish another one tomorrow. Publish it the day after. And then if you have questions, find out of people that you see respect their content and go, how did you do it? How did you grow from 100 subscribers to 500 subscribers? What did you do? Ask more questions.
Ask more questions. Now, what's your greatest formula ever? We have it tattooed in our studio. What's your formula to success on social? Like, seriously, I even messaged and I'm like, I even put a jab back at you that speed's not one of them. And then you hit me back at it. You're like, no, Jay, don't fuck with my shit.
I'm like, don't fuck with my shit, Jay. don't remove part of the equation.
Don't mess it up, Jay. So
don't mess up the equation. You can go teach the equation, but just make sure you teach it.
I had to go teach. I had to go tell the students back. I said, no, sorry. Sean called me out. I had to fix it. So
the answer to the internet is quantity plus speed plus consistency equals quality. And the problem that everyone has, myself included, is that we all want quality. We want this to be a perfect production. We want to be able to drive to the ghost kitchen and have the internet work perfectly. But guess what? Steven and I got to 7-Eleven and we lost connection with Canada. So now we're back sitting in the parking lot, recording the content. But you have to have the courage to look stupid and sound stupid. And that goes back to quantity. I mean, we've done so many different crazy, ridiculous things that we have the courage to go, I'll live stream from a catering truck. No problem. Yeah, we'll go on TikTok live and we'll record it for behind the scenes content because we've done all kinds of crazy stuff. If you're willing to put out a quantity of stuff, eventually you figure out this stuff works, this stuff doesn't work, let's do more of this. But it goes back to speed. Speed prevents everyone from publishing online. Speed forces you to publish bad stuff.
Well, but here, I'm going to share my analogy back on this because I think you can use this. Is that one of my teachers in university used to always say this, is every great piece of art that is in a museum or a gallery anywhere in the world was not created by intent. It was created by consistently playing around in the studio.
Yep.
And they did not wake up one day and say, I'm going to create this masterpiece. Right. No, they kept creating a ton of work and playing around in the studio, and then they got their masterpiece from that. That's how same way.
I absolutely love it. I was talking to Stover of our Cali BBQ Media team, and he worked in newspapers, and newspapers would hire a photographer. Guess which photos gets published?
Not the
one out of the 250 that they take. Exactly. It took 250 photos, but they published one of them.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the whole thing is you got to play. I always say this, just play. And in the art world, we used to just paint until you're crazy. It'll come across. One day it'll hit you. To your point, you got to just create tons of content. And that masterpiece will happen. And you've seen that.
Are you going to eat this?
Let's talk barbecue. Let's go back into this barbecue. Poor Steven's sitting there smelling this. So what's this? What you cook? What you got there? Got the QR code right on the top. I wouldn't expect less. What's that?
Brisket. Competition style beef brisket.
Seriously?
Yeah. We don't mess around.
You guys you own that title?
Yeah. What title?
The title of the best brisket. Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed title. Yeah.
If only you could smell it right now.
We don't do that. Don't tell me that it's hot in there. It's warm. It's freezing up here, and I got no brisket.
Oh. Well, that means you just got to come down to California. Enjoy the sun and the barbecue.
Have you ever had brisket, Jay?
Yes, I have.
Really? Was it good?
I had a few. Well, it's apparently not as good as that as you shovel that in.
Was it good?
Yes, it was good.
Where did you eat it?
I have a few chefs up here, right?
Oh yeah.
We have the odd one I used to have on my team. And they used to make the bark is what you want. The bark is the best part, right? It's the best part. Steven, you agree?
100%.
Okay, Steven, you're up.
You can never get enough. So is that something you do every day? Tell us about the process about that. Give me a little bit of hint on that.
That's Steven. I'm hogging the mic like usual.
The what? The process?
Yeah.
How's how do you make the best brisket? No secrets. Shawn will give you a shot. Oh, lost you. Be right back, folks. There you go. Now I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Oh, I can't hear you.
Lot, but we overcome enemies in our face, but we ain't gonna run. Never drift off course, always stay on mission. Won't slow us down, cause we way too driven. Yet we put in these 10,000 hours. You won't
Jake,
stop
you
us,
hear us?
We got the power. Whole world is watching, and I hope.
Okay.
There you go. We have commercials.
We just turned down a large catering order just to be on your show. They wanted $20,000 in catering, and Steven's like, I'm talking to Jay.
Send me the bill. Send me the bill. Send me the bill. Send us the bill.
That's gonna be a $1.1 million and 1 cent bill. So can't forget about the 1 cent. Process for the best brisket is quite simple. Minimal cutting, minimal trimming, a light mustard rub, a light seasoning. Smoke it with your preferred wood. We use pecan or almond. And then based on pecan and almond, very light smoke, but a very wonderful smoke ring and flavor. And then it's pretty much just everything's based off temperature and time. Ours is
How long?
Depending on the size, it can be anywhere from 9 hours to 10 hours up to 14 to 16 hours. You virtually just want it to have an internal temperature of 200 degrees and let it rest, slice, enjoy, and be in a food coma.
Oh, and then you had to pull the wings. Hey, did you make my mom's? Hey, I sent you my mom's wings, buddy. Did you make my mom's wings yet?
No.
Did you share them with Steve? Steve, have you seen my mom's recipe?
No, I shared them with Ian.
No, I have not.
You cook them 1 pound of wings with 1 pound of butter.
Ooh.
I know.
Dangerous.
Oh, it is. They are. So don't. They keep showing wings. I love the fact that you guys are gonna have a great lunch as well.
You don't eat in Cisco, Canada? You guys don't have food?
Yes, we do, but we don't have food like that.
Why not?
So is there a certain cow you're looking for the brisket, Steven?
No.
Friendly cow.
Friendly cows, happy cows.
Friendly cows. You guys
happy cows. No mad cows.
You know what we should do is we should ship down a couple of briskets from Alberta here for you because we've been known to have the best beef on the planet. And we should send some down. No. That one isn't. I think you have to just go to.
Right?
I don't think they're self-proclaimed on that one. No, I'll get Canada Beef to send you some stuff.
Send us some stuff. I'll unbox some
stuff. We'll unbox.
I'll unbox it.
I will unbox a brisket.
Have you seen our smoker unboxing video?
No.
We unboxed our smokers.
Yes, I did. Is that the one that's out, like it's outside? It's huge, right?
It's huge, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have them outside?
First ever smoker unboxing video. Done. Yeah, we have all of our smokers are outside.
Are they?
Because it's beautiful in San Diego. I don't know if we said that.
No snow.
No snow. We got more rain in the last month than we've gotten in 10 years.
But still no snow
down there. Yeah. It's messing up the romaine lettuce. It is all that rain I heard. Just so you know.
No, it's not messing the weather up though.
No.
No.
Thanks.
No.
You know what, Stephen? I think you should have your own podcast too. Stephen, do you have a podcast?
No.
There you go, Shawn. You should get.
Should I?
He have his own podcast. Yes.
Just Steven
brisket-
Scott on the way as he's delivering barbecue all over town.
Yeah, exactly.
Steven's diary.
Exactly. You could do like this drive around town, talk about what
Just
you
talk to
doing. Shawn, I hear podcasts here, buddy. Podcast.
I hear podcasts to everyone I listen.
I know exactly. I do the same thing. I'm like, you could be a podcast. You definitely could be a podcast.
Are we annoying to people? I think we are. I think people, when they see me like this fucking guy, I don't want to hear it.
No.
I'm not launching a podcast. I'm not.
You guys
starting a
think he's annoying?
Channel.
No, I don't think so.
Do you?
Knock it off with the content.
I don't. No.
I don't think so. Now, people want to learn more.
DM
I have
know.
your Cali BBQ Media here website. You can go there, listen to your shows.
Yes.
You got 4 podcasts now. What are the 4
podcasts?
What are they?
Restaurant influencers. So you can find that one on entrepreneur.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Restaurant influencers. The other one's digital hospitality. That one you can find wherever you get your podcasts. We just launched a new show called Restaurant Idea Factory, and I have 2 co-hosts, content creator Jensen Cummings, who's in Denver, and then Kyle and Sarah from New York City. Really cool, different style of a show. Restaurant Idea Factory, you can find that wherever you get your podcasts. And then I do one with Matt Plapp called Own Their Phones, which is a restaurant marketing specific podcast where we talk about all the things that America's Best Restaurants are doing to help Cali BBQ with our digital marketing. And that's how we roll. Anybody can reach out to me at any time.
Yeah, we have.
I'm weirdly available. Ask Jay.
You actually are, which is kind of weird.
Like, what? You responded already? Like, yes. If I don't respond immediately, like, chances are I'm probably filming content, and when I'm done, I'll get back to you.
What was this last thing you were just at recently?
Toast
Yes.
put on an event in Los Angeles called Spark. So 200 restaurant owners, a bunch of incredible digital hospitality leaders all coming together to talk about the industry, what we're working on, Toast products that they have. Really, really cool event. Got to record content there, and excited to share that. We did 3 restaurant influencers episodes. Actually, I had Will Eppard, who is the person that sold us Toast. I sold him. I told him that we're a barbecue media company and we're going to make a bunch of content for Toast. He interviewed me. So the first time ever out of all my shows, someone else was the host, and I was on the hot seat answering questions.
Really? I saw that. He interviewed you, yeah.
He interviewed me. Yeah.
I had that happen once when we did our year end. I had all the guests come on, like the top 10, and then they all came and grilled me. So on the shows and stuff like that, which I love. I love that.
It's good.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
So what are the big events in Canada that we need to know about?
Well, the biggest things right now that are coming up on April 10th to the 12th is the Restaurants Canada show, which is the largest food show. And SVK happens to be the top media sponsor of the event. Look at that, Shawn. Right? We are, for the first time, and I'm honored to say, we are positioned beside the Food Network for the first time. So our logo is hanging out beside the Food Network, which I'm milking like you would believe.
Will the Food Network be live streaming from the show?
No, they won't be, but I will be. We are interviewing 13 people at this show over the 3 days. And then I happened to do a little media spot down at the Royal York Hotel talking about food and media at an event called CUFSA, which is like all the colleges and universities get together. And I'll be talking down there on the Tuesday, I think it's April 11th, I think it is. They have me going down there and doing that. So, but yeah, you've influenced us quite a bit up here in a sense of also not, and then building outside of just the podcast, but doing a lot of these events in person. I'll be at the Florida FSM in the end of June doing some stuff down there at the Florida's food service management event in Florida. So you said get out there, Jay, get on LinkedIn, stuff will happen, and you're absolutely right. You can be more right about that. So thank you for everything you do for us.
Of course.
Awesome. Well, I'm I'm gonna wrap. Well, we have that coming up, but we have a whole bunch of other things happening across Canada. I'm doing some speaking here in Alberta, Saskatchewan, which you guys don't know what those are, but those are provinces. Up here,
Provinces.
it's in provinces, not states.
How many people are in your? How many people are in your province?
About 4 million, 4.5
4
million.
million?
Province.
That is
4
a
million.
big province.
4 million. Well, our province, you could probably put California.
Bigger than San Diego. That's bigger than San Diego.
The province is 4 million, and you could probably put. It's probably bigger. You could. I don't know how big Alberta is. It's a lot bigger than California, and you guys have more population in California than all of Canada.
Yeah,
so,
Canada's big. You guys are big.
Yeah, we're monsters.
Kind of a big,
so we have
kind of a big deal.
We have a lot of space. Just put it that way. A lot of leg room. So you have to come up here. When are you going to do a Cali BBQ tour of Canada?
Good question. I don't know when I get invited.
We should probably work on that. Now I think of it, we should do a cross Canada tour with you. Show you this beautiful country.
I want to come. I want to come and see new Toast customers in Canada. Anybody that's going live on Toast, I want to come and unbox technology with them.
We should do that. We're gonna work with that. Yeah, we put that down on the to-do list. Add to to-do list. Anyways, well, thank you. I'm going to thank you both. I'm going to sign off because I know you guys are sitting there with barbecue between you and a hot vehicle in San Diego. And I know poor Stephen is probably dying to get into those wings. What's your favorite food, Stephen? What's your favorite food at Cali BBQ?
You know, it's actually a sandwich. It's called the County Fare. It's mac and cheese, pulled pork, cheddar cheese on grilled sourdough toast. It's a food coma right there in your palm of your hands.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Do you do hand cut? Do you guys have like hand cut fries too?
Are you hand cut fries? Are you following us on TikTok, Cali BBQ?
No.
You
Not
should.
on TikTok. I'm going to now. Thank you for doing
There you go.
that. Yeah. I follow no.
Follow me.
I follow you. I follow you. No, I follow everyone else, but that. Yeah. Thank you for calling me out. I feel stupid now, so thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for pointing that out. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. Do you follow me on LinkedIn? No.
Yes, I do.
Religiously.
I follow Jay on all platforms.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. You know what? I honestly, I wish you would know. Maybe one day when you do come up here, you'll see the impact that you give us up here in Canada. So thank you, and I hope you guys both enjoy your brisket.
I'm honestly proud of you guys. I talk to people all over the United States and now all over the world and tell them you need to do what Jay's doing because this is where the world is. Creating content, telling stories online, you're empowering the industry to move forward. So thank you for what you guys do.
Well, what I'd like to do, because I'm going to put this on my Instagram, my IG, is you guys gotta get a little closer together, cuddle up a little, cuddle. There you go, man cuddle. You don't do enough man cuddling nowadays. Let me just get the picture here.
Oh God!
Are we still live? Is this thing on?
Yes, it's still on. Okay, do it again. Okay, let me just wait. Okay, that's a keeper. Okay, just 1 second. One more. Just wait. I gotta do that one. Just wait a second. I gotta do a reel of that one. Let's do a reel of the first time, Stephen, you ever saw Shawn.
I was scared.
Were you scared?
I was scared.
Give him the look.
Terrified.
Give him the look. How long you known Shawn? How long you guys been working together?
I've been
20 years.
8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah. Started at the bottom and now he's at the top, live streaming in Canada.
Yeah.
Boom.
Look at that. Boom. And soon to have your own podcast.
That's right.
Okay. Let's get the look. The first look. Go for it. The first look ever. So, are you looking at the?
That's how I look. Like, oh shit.
I'm dying. Anyways, thank you both for being extremely awesome and joining us on our media network, our SVK.
Well, thanks for letting us show off the Twitch. You guys went a whole.
Oh! I think we lost him. Anyways, thanks everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll. Oh, there he is. You're back before you go. Anyways, thanks so much, gentlemen. Give the bow. Let's see the bow. Let's see the barbecue bow. There you go. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.